Let's get started. Search Lubuntu on Google, click the first link, go to the download section, and download the 32-bit. I recommend 32-bit even if you have greater than 2 gig or greater than 4 gig because it takes much less system requirement and it's much better usually if you're running on an older computer. The second thing we need to download is unit bootin. Click the first link, download this. This is very short, this is about 5 meg, so it shouldn't take that long. But Lubuntu is about 700 meg, so that should take much longer than this. After both of the files are downloaded, open up unit bootin, select disk image, and select where you have downloaded the Lubuntu ISO. Select open. Make sure that it's set to E or wherever your USB flash drive is mounted on Windows. So now we're gonna put the flash drive on a laptop or on a computer that you want to do this. So the first thing I recommend is first try it out and see how it runs. You don't have to install it on the flash drive yet. So hit try Lubuntu without installing. After a couple seconds, this may take about a minute or two, you should be able to experience Lubuntu, how it feels, how it works. You should not have any problem with a driver. You should be able to connect to Wi-Fi. You could do some web browsing to see how it does without even installing it on a flash drive. Keep in mind, since you do not have the exact proprietary driver installed, some application at this moment may not run as smooth as you would like. Especially if you're playing something like YouTube video, you probably don't have the correct video driver installed, so you may have some hiccups on the YouTube video, but once you have installed it on another flash drive, you should not have any problem like that. So now you have to connect the second flash drive, which is required for you to install it. There is other method to do this, but for me, I feel like it's easier for me to just get a second flash drive and install it on the second flash drive. So hit the install Lubuntu, continue, and it should recognize the second flash drive. Like I showed you in the beginning of the video, I do not have any hard drive on the computer, so there is no way it's possible for this to install it on a hard drive. So click continue. For this flash drive, you will need a flash drive of capacity 8 gig or higher. I recommend 16 gig. So after it's installed on the second flash drive, you can take out the first flash drive and boot directly from the second flash drive. So right now it's showing like system errors because I have done this before and I have downloaded a couple things that may cause problem. So I recommend going to the power manager and changing it to suspend when laptop lid is closed, because if you're using it on a laptop, it will automatically go to sleep when you choose this category. And after it's installed properly, you should have everything working, all the function keys at the top, the brightness control, the volume control without any problem. So now let's see how it runs. It runs surprisingly smooth. So I have a USB 2.0 flash drive. This is not even the fastest category USB 2.0 flash drive. It gets about 15 meg read and about 5 to 10 meg write. So it's not really the fastest USB 2.0 flash drive. And it's still able to run the whole operating system, Lubuntu 32-bit, with pretty much no problem. Where it excels is web browsing. As you can see, I have downloaded Google Chrome and it's able to web browse very well. Web browsing does not have to have a faster hard drive, so web browsing will be just as fast as if you have installed on a hard drive. So let's talk about performance. So let's open up Task Manager. So right now with one tab open, I'm using about 400 meg, and at idle you should be using less than 160 megabyte of memory, and the CPU utilization should be less than 5%. Let's see how demanding it is when I play video. So this is a Blu-ray rip of a movie, and as you can see, it can play this video with pretty much no problem. The CPU utilization is about 30%, and you can see the memory is only 226 megabyte. Lubuntu uses LXDE desktop environment, and this is much less system intensive. It doesn't require a very good hardware to run. Where it excels is playing YouTube videos. Even in Windows, I would have problem playing YouTube videos, whether it's because the driver was not correctly installed, or I've got a latest driver which may hurt the playback of YouTube video. I did realize that it's actually using a software rendering to play this video. Because this is a weak processor, this is AMD E350, I'm able to play video up to high quality 480p without any problem. I'm not able to play HD video. Depending on your computer, you may be able to play it very well, but it's still able to play back the video without any problem. So web browsing, it excels, like I said. Probably the best feature or best thing is, since it does use LXDE desktop environment, it's able to stay really quiet. So right here, I'm showing you the display driver that it's using. Right now, I'm using the open source driver. So like I was saying, it's very quiet. When I'm idling, it uses about 1 to 2% of CPU. So when I'm usually have a PDF document open, it doesn't make any noise. The laptop fan is running at a very low RPM. It's very quiet, quieter than Windows will ever be. So this is a very good thing if you're running, or if you're trying to do homework. It's not gonna annoy you. On Windows, I would never be able to do this. And another thing that's very impressive is the scrolling. As you can see, Lubuntu has or Linux in general has the best trackpad driver. In Windows, it's not that smooth, it's not that great, but with Lubuntu, the scrolling is pretty amazing. So now I'm going to show you how intensive it is when I open couple of web browser or a couple of tabs on Google Chrome. And as you can see, still it's only using 674 megabyte of RAM. I have actually not seen it go above 1 gig even when I used it very intensively, have a video open and couple of tabs open. So you're more than fine if you have 1 gig or even half a gig of RAM open. So since I'm using Google Chrome has their inbuilt HTML5 and I guess Flash support. So if there is a website with Flash or any other Adobe document reader type application that is required, I'm able to do that using Google Chrome. And the best part of it is it's all running from a flash drive. I do not have a hard drive on this laptop. It's doing all this from a flash drive. So the boot time is about 40 seconds, which is actually better than a lot of hard drive, especially if you have a 5400 RPM laptop hard drive. So I have actually taken out the hard drive of this laptop and I have put it in my Xbox 360, so I couldn't use the laptop anymore, and now I'm able to use it. Keep in mind, do not open the flash drive while you're running the OS because it's gonna freeze. You may be able to move your scroll, but it's gonna stop and you will have to reboot your computer. So this is a great, I would recommend it to anyone. If you're looking for the best cell phone plan, at least the most affordable one, check out Republic Wireless. I will have my affiliate link in the description. They have unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month. It's a great service and I get a kickback when you use the link. After watching this video, you may be wondering if you can do this with Windows. The answer is yes, you can, but if you do it with the USB 2.0 flash drive, it's gonna be painfully slow. I have tried it before and it's pretty much not usable. But if you do have a USB 3.0 flash drive with a computer that supports USB 3.0, that would be amazing. So that's pretty much all. Thanks for watching.